Hello everybody and welcome back to Hutan Pantai, and I'm hoping we're going to have a very exciting delivery of planks and beams to the temple today. It does of course mean we're going to be moving into April, but I do need to be careful when moving into April, because what we can't do is miss the planting of a certain crop. I don't know if there is actually anything I want to put in March. This really has been a fertilizing month and just preparing the forest and sawmills and stuff. But yeah, if there is something, then I do need to be careful there. As I said, oh yeah, that's a good point actually. As I said before, I do need to actually delete the vineyard. We need to sell the vineyard equipment because we're going to be actually growing a bigger olive grove. Whether or not we can afford that today, I'm not too sure. I think we will be able to. So I think worst comes to the worst, we just move into April, sell loads of beams and planks and stuff, and then we'll be able to fund the olive grove. But we do have £110,000, and to be honest, if £110,000 worth of olive groves doesn't fit where the grapes currently are, then I don't know, I'd be probably quite disappointed. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. Only 812 litres there, whoops. I think we can probably expect something a lot better here. Yeah, 72,000 litres. What a difference. We'll always backload from here, and occasionally from the other one. There we go, our 30,000 litres of slurry brought in, and it is just processing this all the time in the background. We are paying for it. The capacity is 100,000 litres. We can hit that pretty easily. But of course we'll sleep, so I'm sure it will get through quite a bit overnight. Digestate is actually getting low as well, so we're going to have to rest anyway to be able to get enough digestate to do these fields. But I'm doing a single application, so the second application will be done with the seed drills. I'm not really too worried about doing double application anymore, it's just very slow. Actually, I seem to remember in FS22 what I did is I used the speed limit removal mod, and then I just basically did the same speed, 10 miles per hour, whilst doing double application, which didn't seem that unrealistic really. You could have just pretended it had a higher flow rate on the slurry. Right, I'll see you back at the field. And unfortunately we did not get a full load. I could just put that into there. Right, so whilst that is doing that, we can start to apply digestate once again to the field. I have absolutely no idea if we have enough to finish the field. It would be nice to think that we do have enough, but it is a big field, so can't really guarantee it. Okay, this is when using GPS is just so handy. Let's go. If I miss the odd little bit, it really doesn't matter too much, but I'll try my best. And yeah, we do need to go all the way up to the top. It might be better actually when we get to the top to actually go up there with it switched off, with the pump switched off, and then spin around and then come downhill with it switched on, because I can imagine we're going to go pretty slowly and that'll probably waste digestate. That's if we have enough to do it. Already down to 50%, and we're slowing down. I'm going to switch off there because we are slowing down way too much. The tractor actually could do with a service. Amazingly, traction seems to be the greatest issue we have here. Right, we're off. Without GPS, of course. We don't even seem to have that on this portion. Starts here. So, there we go, that's that piece. And now back up there again, unfortunately. 2 miles per hour I was doing whilst going up there. What an amazing view though, gotta admit. It's a good field. Impressive field. As I said, if I miss the odd bit, I'm not really too worried. It didn't even apply anyway. Being lifted up by the rock. Okay, so we're not going to get back without running out. We definitely want to stick on this side over here, but I'm now going to get as much done as I can do until we do run out, until we fully run out. And there we go. We did have enough digestate, only just, but we did have enough. So, as you can see, the fuel gauge is flashing like crazy. We do need to go and refuel this tractor. I will probably go and take it back to the farm over here. We've got the fuel station directly opposite, so we can just refuel on our way back, which makes a lot of sense. And we do have other fuels to do as well, but like I said, we need to rest first so we can get more digestate produced from the slurry. So just need to assess the situation with everything, potentially put the olive groves in, and, well, next month, which hopefully will be this episode, get all of the wooden planks and beams sold. Although we could load them up in March, no problem at all. It's just the selling time. I want to do one big load if I can do. Always exciting in that way. It's actually really handy having this fuel station so close, because we already have a refill point at our other farm, and yeah, this means we don't have to buy one for here. We've got a public one, the Nozzle Hub. Choose and go. Let's go and browse their merchandise. Oh, can't go inside. We'll look through the windows. What do they have? Chocolate, does that say? Ah, chips, I can read that. Chips, they have a good line of chips. Hello, what do we have here? Looks like a giant wax crayon. Shop browsing done. Alright, let's just go and park over here. We don't need to put it in the shed or anything, it's going to be used again really soon. There we go. Good. So, yeah. Let's assess the situation. What do we have? We've got chickens, which... Actually, I don't have any more food. That is a big problem. We've got a tiny bit in the trailer, but not much. Goats they don't need water anymore. This is great. No longer require water. It's all plumbed in. So I can't wait to start getting the milk from them. The buffaloes, yeah, they're going to need another feed mix because they just do. The Angus cows are, yeah, going to need bales and stuff. And this lot, I think, are doing okay. That's the mega load. Oh, I thought we did have some in the trailer, but no, I must have emptied it. Right, so we really do have nothing at all. Not to worry. I'm sure it won't be too much of an issue. We're doing okay overall. This will have to stay on rental. But again, that's fine. Look how much stuff we've got. Really, really good. Just move that outside of the public highway area. We do have some products that need to be moved. We're a bit beyond the time now where I'm comfortable selling stuff, because there's always that, you know, the cooling off period when products are still quite good, they're still worth quite a lot, so you can still sell even though it's not the best price. But now we're getting past it, I think, for these, so we're just gonna stack these up in the shed, and I suppose they won't be sold until peak time, which will be October, November time. And also, yeah, the eggs over there. There's not a full load, I think there's about 3 pallets, but always best to move them. Not that it's going to be a major problem this year, because they are going to run out of food, so they're not going to produce eggs for the entire summer. Unless, of course, we do buy some food, but I don't really fancy doing that. It's just a mixture of pallets, it doesn't matter, they're all going to go at the same time. And the other dairy, is that... No, that doesn't... I think I sold everything from the other dairy. Oh, goat's milk. Oh, that might be a different time for that one. Let me just quickly check that. Yeah, that's earlier. That's September. But I suppose it's still that sort of time period. It's still like late summer, early autumn. So there we go. That's that done. Now for the eggs, they can go in that corner. Well, they don't really need to go in that corner. They can go in any corner. I could put everything together. Maybe that would make more sense. Have one side of that shed for machinery and one side for eggs and stuff. Although I can't actually access that back pallet because we've got to partially fill one in front, so we'll just do these two. And if this one is only this full, it means the other one probably isn't anywhere near full, so we shouldn't have to do it yet. Because this is the enclosure with 750 hens, whereas the other one I think is 360. Okay. There we go. So, the olive grove. Let me just quickly save the game in case I mess up, because I may well do. I don't think we get reimbursed for the grapes, for the vineyard. I think that would just be money down the drain. Well, I say money down the drain. Look at this. Look at this. This lot. Eating my grapes. Well, they're not even growing yet. I haven't even pruned them, but they're still here. They should be over here. This is a game glitch. Yes, that's what I was saying. Oh, I can't remember what I was saying. But yes, the basically, it is money down the drain. Because the vines are just, they're done. Once you've destroyed... Oh, no. Got rid of a piece there. Once you've destroyed them, I think they're just destroyed. I don't think you can sell them to somebody else. Is this the fastest way of doing it? Maybe like this? Okay. This is probably going to require a time lapse. So I'll destroy them. Well, I say destroy. I'll remove them. And then we can put the new olive grove in. As much as we can do. See, it just depends how much we can afford. Oh, joy. The goats are preventing me from building it. What are they doing here? Yeah, it's all fine until you get to them. Collides with another item. Oh, goodness. Well, we could build this elsewhere, or we could just not go as far as the goats. It's not a bad length, is it? But it's not ideal. Yeah, those goats are weird. I really don't understand that. That's not worked either. You've got to get it to recognise the other one so it stays parallel. I think we're working now though. There we go. Yeah, so it's not... Oh, no. It's not as long as the vineyard was. Maybe that's a good thing. Gives us like a turning area. That's a very big turning area though. I suppose the other thing we could do is we could put some trees in there or something. I don't know. Suggestions welcome down below. Please do comment. And, well, it's just a bit of a bad situation with these goats. But at least we can afford to do this. Yep, the money is not a problem. Maybe one more, although it's not the easiest to harvest when you're not perfectly level. Okay, that will do. So, we have more olives than we had before. We've got no grapes. So this means, well, a few things actually. It means I need to move the raisins if there are any. I think there are. I think we probably do have 3 pallets. I don't believe I've sold them yet, so they need to move. And then we need to sell the raisin production. And then we have the double pruner, which needs to go. And we have... Actually, I don't know if there's anything else, because the other stuff could be used on the olive grove, couldn't it? Or is the mulcher only for grapes? I don't remember. Anyway, again, these will be sold in September. That's when these peak. September, October. Oops. Ah, you bouncy thing. There we go. And there may well be some grapes still in there, so I need to make sure we have sold them. Oh, it's still making them. Good job I checked. Well, we'll leave it to it then. We're going to put these over here. And yeah, I think it is just the pruner for now, which needs to be sold. As for crop types, it is April. April is the month for us. I don't think there's anything... I could put canola in, but I can also put canola in, I think, in April. This is different. This is different to the American map. Okay. But yeah, we're going to put in... See, I missed the winter cropping. We're going to put in things like soybeans, sorghum. These are all April. Rice. Long grain rice. Yeah, they're all April. We might do corn. It's going to be quite a lot of sorghum, I believe. Okay, so... without any further ado, let's get this taken over to the store, if I can get out. And then I do have quite a bit of feeding to do, so we're going to feed the Angus cows, the water buffalo. We'll have to do water as well, separately. But no longer water for the goats, which I'm very pleased about. Okay, so we are ready to do the water. The Angus cows have got their food, the buffalo have got their food. Just need to get into the trough position, the trough unload position. There we go. And I think the greenhouses are okay. I think they are, but let me just double check. Oh, that'll be the one at the farm. Yeah, these ones are fine. Yeah, these are fine. I haven't really been doing the one at the farm, the other farm. Maybe I should leave that there, actually. Okay. So, let's go through to 8 AM in April. April is going to be one busy month. We're going to be in here for quite some time doing, well, drilling, I think, every field. Every single one. Very busy time. Now, how are those Angus cows doing? Let's hope they're doing pretty well. They've hit £3,000. This is very good. And they did manage to get through all the hay. Good grief. Yeah, I've seen some comments which say like 30, was it 36 months or 34 months or something for their peak price. You know, 3,000 each, that sounds pretty good to me. I think I'm happy to sell now. I think we'll just sell them. It's time for it to end. I've seen some other comments as well saying I'm getting bored of the Angus cow feeding every episode. So I am too. £3,000 a cow. Wow, what an amazing profit that is going to be. Let's just take it. You've been great, Angus cows. You've been very greedy as well. Right, okay. So Angus cows, 44 of them. That's going to be £127,600. That was definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. So this area here is probably going to be changed. I think we're going to get rid of the fences. I don't know what we're going to put here just yet. So again, please do comment down below. Suggestions very welcome. We might put a different animal here, or we might put trees here, or I don't know. We could even level it and put a field here if we really wanted to. But it's not a very big area, so that's unlikely. Right. So yes, that is done. What we're going to do now is I'm going to go and grab a flatbed trailer. I'm going to put any wooden products from this farm up here onto it. Then we're going to go to the sawmill which we own, and we're going to finish off with the sawmill which we're renting. And then, yeah, final stop of this episode, the temple. I wonder how much money we're going to make. It's surely going to be very, very good, although I don't know yet how many planks and beams we have. We are probably going to have to take the telehandler with us to the first sawmill, because I don't think we have a forklift there, and the wheel loader is up here, so we'll take this one with us. That'll be the best thing to do. Obviously not an awful lot of wood here, but it's something. Is this going to start bouncing if I put that down? Okay, here we go, just the one. Don't know how long it's going to be until the next one. Probably a while. It needs to be replenished as well. Yeah, so as I do not know how many we're going to be getting, I'm going to put this up here, just in case we really are expecting a big load today. I'll strap it on, because otherwise it's going to be launched in a minute. I'd rather not have my pallet going into orbit. I'm going to have to obviously assist it. I think it has to be dead level ground for this to work, otherwise it just bounces. Don't launch me, whatever you do. Don't launch me! Looks like it was listening. It actually stopped. Oh look! Another pallet of raisins. Good. More eggs. And, oh yeah, I was going to check and see the milk. Can we see over... Oh, I can't quite see over the top. We've got, I think, three pallets of goat's milk. The grass has greened up as well. Oh, no, wow. 5. Yeah, so they should be grazing. So they shouldn't even need the bales which I've been giving them. But has this been fixed? You see, that's the thing as well. Those goats have appeared, even though I've replaced this enclosure. They're still there. Oh well, I won't keep you going about it, because it's obviously a glitch, which probably is not going to resolve itself, so I'm not going to act surprised saying, oh blimey, they're still here again, because I don't think they're ever going to move. Right, next stop, the medium-sized sawmill. We already did have quite a few here, and yeah, it doesn't disappoint. Oh, better quickly strap that one, there we go. Wow. Is this like a lorry load in itself? This is going to see a lot of action too over the next month or so. We'll get these loaded up, and then we'll see how full we actually are. If we're too full to even go to the next one, I'll just go to the temple, and then we'll finish off at the biggest one. pretty good. I cannot wait to put this through the sell point, well, the temple trigger I should say. Do you think it will still need so much? Yeah, it will. Yeah, I think it will. It takes like 400 and something of both, of each. So 800 and something pallets in total for both of these. So we've got 15 pallets of long planks and 14 pallets of beams. We're actually doing very well there for beams. So I've tried to distribute the weight in the best way possible. I know it's not ideal, we do have an awful lot at the front. I was actually expecting a little bit more from here, but still very, very good. At least we've got it all onto one trailer. But it is one huge trailer, so it's hardly surprising. Oh, this is going to be so good. Are we ready? This will be the biggest load I've ever sold. Although, problem is, might not be one payment because I do have that lot at the back. I'm just going to push them forward 1 second. I want to make this as impressive as possible. So they've all shuffled up, but the problem is they probably won't all fit still. Well, let me just see. Oh, yes. 246. 2468 it could have been. No, that would have been a very big sum. But no, 246. Very nice. We have £489,000 once again. As you can see, progress is really, really picking up here. I don't think there'll be another time when the temple is waiting for us. Oh look, they've even started over here as well. So this is it. This really is it. Full on building until the very end. I'm very confident it's all going to be done by episode 200. It's processing wooden beams, and of course it does have 16 wooden beams, and it only requires 5 for this particular stage, but yeah, it's going to get through loads more. But we've got now 3, well technically 2 sawmills working very, very hard. Okay, we'll be continuing with this in future episodes. Thank you so much for watching though, hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.